What is up, everyone? Night Fury here from Storycraft. Um, Today we are going to do something a little bit different per the usual and reacting to some of the DC Fandome trailers that just came out today. I was at work when they came out, so I've not seen any of them. I've been avoiding any of the trailers and most of the images just so I don't spoil anything for myself. But there's quite a few. Some of them I will not be reacting to, such as the trailer for Peacemaker, the behind the scenes things, because they're not real trailers, which means that the ones like Aquaman 2 and Shazam 2 are still in um, production, still in filming. I'm going to be avoiding most of the video games and TV show stuff just because I don't really follow most of those. So what we're going to be taking a look at instead is the Black Adam movie, the Flash movie, Gotham Knights, and what was the other one? Hang on a sec. The other one was the Batman trailer with Robert Pattinson. Now, it's a, before we begin, I will be putting timestamps in the description so that if there's a specific part you want to watch, you can go there right away. Now, we're going to start off with Black Adam. Now, the reason I've been excited for this are a couple of reasons. One is that we're finally going to get an on-screen live-action version of Dr. Fate, who, for those of you who don't know, Dr. Fate did come first before Doctor Strange, so don't think that they're trying to rip him off. Fate was first. Fate has decreed it. Dr. Fate is my brother's absolute favorite superhero. He loves him and is really excited for this. Unfortunately, he's out right now and I don't know where he is, but we're going to take a look at it anyway. Another reason I'm really excited for this is because Dwayne Johnson has been a big supporter of the Restore the Snyderverse movement ever since Zack Snyder released his cut of the Justice League. Now, I realize that Dwayne Johnson is not the end-all and be-all say of whether or not the Restore the Snyderverse movement happens. But with his backing, that is a significant push to get that done. So fingers crossed as to getting that done and getting the second Justice League movie going. Now, some of these trailers on YouTube have, stuff from the cast or directors or whatever talking about the movie beforehand, and I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going straight for the trailer, and we're going to talk about a bit. Hopefully these are good. Yeah. So, without further ado, we shall begin with Black Adam. Here we go. Hang on a second. This looks terrible. What is even this quality? Okay, let's try this again. Here we go.
She's out.
Okay. Who's this? Oh, I thought she said she was out. Anyway. Whoa. Oh, are they going to give him the pointy ears? Aww. That wasn't nearly as much as I had hoped there would be. Oh well. It is a teaser trailer, so it's going to be a little light and short. But that was pretty cool, I gotta say. Um, looks like, you know, Dwayne Johnson's doing a great job as Black Adam. Uh, kind of wish we'd got to see what he looks like with the hood down, but it looks pretty sick. I'm wondering if those two events were separate as far as like when they occurred, because the first one had two explorers taking a look around the same space, and then the second part of it had a bunch of army looking guys going in with guns, and it looked like those might not have been the same group. It might have been two separate occasions. So, as far as when that character said she's out, that might be referring to somebody else. Um, but who knows? I don't know a whole lot about the movie except that there's Hawk Girl, the I want to say the Atom or Captain Atom. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that part. Doctor Fate is definitely in it, and then a few others that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But no, that looks pretty good. I gotta say, I'm impressed. So yay for that one. That looks good. Let's go on to the next one, which I'm really excited about, is The Flash. Now, uh, let's get to the actual part where the trailer is. Hang on a sec. Okay, so as I said before, I am a huge fan of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Um, if they do not continue the Snyderverse, it is a crime against humanity, and I will go out and riot in the streets. Now, as far as it's not canon to the DCEU, ha! The DCEU is not canon to the Snyderverse. Now, I'm really excited for this. I thought Ezra Miller's Flash was spectacular. Um, and, well, I just loved pretty much almost everything about the Snyder Cut. The actors were great. The costume designs were awesome. Um, I'm glad that Ben Affleck reprised his role as Batman for this. Now, I'm not, even though I grew up as a huge Batman fan as a child, I never saw any of the movies as a kid. Um, so I didn't see, you know, the one with uh, not Nicolas Cage. That's the wrong Nick. Frick, I can't remember his name. I didn't see the Tim Burton films. I didn't see the ones with Catwoman and Penguin or Mr. Freeze and Ivy. At least not all the way through. The parts I have seen, uh, I have a lot of concerns concerning the continuity and casting and character designs. Like, I get that they're a product of their time, being of the weird part of the 90s, but I was never really a huge fan of those growing up. So I'm not a huge fan of George Clooney's Batman. I hope that's right. I don't think it's Val Kilmer. Uh, but anyway, I'm all here for Ben Affleck's Batman. I fully support the idea. So, with multiple Batmen being in this movie, uh, well, we will see what happens. And anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. Let's just get into The Flash. And here we go.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Yep, Flashpoint Paradox.
You change the future. And you change the past.
Are you in?
Wait.
Holy!
Okay. Okay. There's quite a bit to process. So apparently there's two Barry Allens? I was not expecting that. Uh, huh. Okay. I mean, I like the new suit. I am a big fan of the old suit as well, though. It looks like they both might be making an appearance in this. Um, Obviously, they're not done filming the movie, so it's a teaser. Again, small, light on the material. The music when Batman came in was very reminiscent of Hans Zimmer's music, so I'm wondering if perhaps they got um, Christopher Nolan's Batman to show up as well, or if that's just, kind of Batman's theme now. Obviously, they are updating his suit. The Flash is getting probably a lot of mentorship from Batman, which is why, he's got all his stuff being prepared in the cave. And, going back in time, saving his mom from dying from the Reverse Flash, which I would be very surprised if the Reverse Flash doesn't make an appearance in the next trailer, or at least in the movie at all, because that's kind of central to Barry's his whole character conflict. But I gotta say, the trailer looks good. I will definitely be watching it. Now, you've got this guy in the corner thinking that Flashpoint's going to be a DC reboot. Now, it could go either way at this point, because there's a huge backing for Restore the Snyderverse. I cannot stress that enough. There is a massive driving force that people want the Snyderverse to be the live action DCEU. I like to reboot it again at this point is a complete mock-up of what we could be doing with DC as far as the movies are concerned. Like, we don't need it to be rebooted. And the great thing about Flashpoint is it means you've already got the multiverse thing going on, so you don't have to reboot it. You could have two different continuities going on, and it makes perfect sense. So, why would you want to? But anyway, moving on to the next trailer, we've got, hang on a sec, the Batman trailer with Robert Pattinson's Batman. Now, I guess there was a big thing where everybody was kind of freaking out about his voice, because, you know, Batman's got he usually puts on a different voice when he is Batman, as opposed to Bruce Wayne. But I'm not a huge fan of Robert Pattinson. I did think he did a good job as Cedric Diggory from Harry Potter. Oh, hey, Sophie. Hi. Hello. But not a fan of his edgy goth teen phase that he went through with the Twilight series. And honestly, he's been kind of a bit of a little whiny baby when it comes to the competition, quote unquote, of the other Batman, specifically Ben Affleck's Batman. Like, how small of a person do you have to be to get upset at somebody else's success, regardless of whether it affects your own or not? So, at this point, I'm going to say I'm probably not going to see the Batman, but I haven't seen the trailer or the second trailer yet, so who knows how that's going to go. And it really all just depends. I might not go see it, but who knows? So we're going to go take a look at how that's going to go down. So, lengthy trailer. Okay. Show me what you got. Okay.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
Yeah. Yeah, we already knew Riddler was going to be a part of this. I hope they got someone good to be Riddler, though.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning. I've been trying to reach you.
Fire the gun!
What? Hang on a sec, I gotta go back. What the hell did he say?
I've been trying to reach you.
Fire the gun!
I don't know what he said.
This is about a king, and Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
Oh yeah, in the circus.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance. What's black and blue and dead all over?
Really?
Dick.
I got you! I got you!
It's got so much potential, and they've just made so many choices that I don't personally agree with. Um, Here's what I don't like. I don't like who they've got for Catwoman. Um, I It feels a little too Halle Berry's Catwoman for my liking. Um, and I don't personally know who it is, which means I don't know how good of an actress she is. I don't know if she's going to be able to do the job of Catwoman justice. I don't like the design for the Batmobile. It's I'm used to Christopher Nolan's Bat tank as well as the Arkham Knight tank, um, and Ben Affleck's Batmobile. Um, so this feels like a step backwards as far as Batmobile designs are concerned. Um, I don't know if that was Poison Ivy in there or not. I can't really think of a whole lot of redheads that would be in Arkham. Uh, I mean, the only other redhead in the Batman continuity like that is Batgirl, but I don't think we're gonna get that. Um, some of those lines feel cheesy. Like, what was it? What's black and blue and dead all over? Like, really? That's your bad guy catchphrase? Wow. Okay. Um, and the whole that was way too much gunfire to be point blank for him not to take any sort of what looked like damage. Uh, that feels like I feel like Batman's the kind of character who would go out of his way to avoid any sort of gunfire, with his armor being the backup slash last resort of avoiding that stuff. So for him to just kind of take it like that in every freaking scene seems a little wishful thinking there, Battinson. But I know that's probably not your choice. That's probably the director's. Who's directing this movie again? I don't remember. But apparently, the Warner Brothers Picture YouTube page has decided let's plaster Batman all over our page. So they're really pushing to have this succeed. Um, the things that I did think were good. Andy Serkis as Alfred is an interesting choice, and I think it could work well. He's proven himself in multiple roles over the years, not only as Gollum, but he's also done Caesar. He did King Kong. He's done a lot, and that just shows how physically good of an actor he is. But I think it could work. Um, the music. I kept getting a lot of Imperial March from Star Wars vibes from that music. A lot of dun dun dun, and with it just oh geez. Um, I've got to say I'm not impressed enough to want to go see it at this point. Whether or not that will stay the same is left to be seen, because that movie's coming out what sometime next year. Because this is like an official trailer, not just a first look sort of thing. But yeah, I'm probably not going to go see it in theaters, but we'll see. Now, on to the final trailer that we will be watching for the video game Gotham Knights. Now, I'm excited for this because the Arkham Knight or the Arkham series, as far as the video games were concerned, were some of my absolute favorite video games of all time. I personally felt that they redefined what superhero video games should be like, especially with Arkham Asylum. Because after that, a lot of the video games that were done about superheroes tended to sort of follow that formula, and you see that a lot in the Spider-Man for PlayStation game. So, with this game, Gotham Knights, it's supposed to be centered around Batman's sidekicks. I don't think you play as Batman at all. You do have the option to play this multiplayer, but from what it looks like, there's a bit of it that's going to focus around the Court of Owls, which I just read the first like volume of that, and wow, the Court of Owls was something else. So I'm just gonna go right into it. Let's just watch it, see what it's like. Getting a lot of Arkham Knight vibes from that.
Batman, Jim Gordon, they thought they had a handle on this city. They never did. You don't stand a chance. Because they're always watching, always listening, pulling everybody's strings. Mine, yours. But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word is said.
The Court of Owls is a myth.
That's an interesting one for Penguin.
They're listening.
Steel cage match. All right then. Yes.
If you really want to go down this rabbit hole, you need to know there's no coming back from it.
Nice. Ooh, 2022. Oh, that. Oh, that feels so much better after watching the Batman trailer. Oh, like I've got chills because of that. I'm gonna be. I will definitely be getting that. Now, as to whether or not this is like the focus of the game, um, I kind of hope it is, just because the Court of Owls was such a well-told story. But from the last trailer where we got to see like some gameplay with the characters and the different things going on, it kind of looked a little more like sort of a rogues gallery of villains as opposed to like one central thing. But that kind of goes against the formula, like I was saying, of the Arkham Knight games, which um, they seem to be following here. Uh, it could be that the Court of Owls is manipulating everything behind the scenes and is the main antagonist. But oh my gosh, that looked so good. Oh my gosh. Huh. I I will probably pre-order that. That's exciting. Wow. Oh man. Gotham Knights. Wow. Huh. Anyway, so that's it for DC Fandome reactions for now. I don't think they're going to be talking about a whole lot else other than, their movies and TV shows and stuff, which um, I'm not going to see about any of those except for Young Justice, because let's face it, Young Justice was primo stuff. Not this DC Pets. Like, who thought that was going to be selling material? DC Pets. Oh yeah, let's go with Superdog and Ace and Supergirl's horse, probably. Okay. But anyway, that's all for now. Let me know what you guys think about these trailers or what you're excited for coming from DC. I'm sure there's a lot more that I didn't talk about. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more from us, and we'll talk to you guys later. That, as they say, is that.